Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dhanvat Pranam.
हरे
Thank-
कृष्णा प्रभु जी धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
प्रभु जी धन्यवाद
हरे
प्रणाम।
कृष्णा प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम।
We have been discussing
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
from the book Japa. Thank you all very much for joining. So, to start with, we will recite this verse of Shikshashtakam, second verse. Namakari Bahudha Nila Sarva Sat
नाम नामकारी बहुधा निज सर्वशक्ति
Tatrarpita Niyamita Smaranena Kalaha
तत्रार्पिता नियमिता स्मरणेन कालः
एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि
एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि
दुर्दैवम् ईदृशम् इह जानिनानुरागः
दुर्दैवम् ईदृशम् इह जानि नानुरागः।
Can someone read the translation? Yes.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. These are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
Yes. So we have been discussing this theme. Holy name is so glorious. It bestows 7 benedictions. In the first verse we saw. And holy name is not different than Krishna. Krishna has invested all his energies into this name, but still we do not have any attraction to chant this holy name. Why? Because of this we are unfortunate. Basically, it's mentioned here this word Durdaiva. And this misfortune is basically our lack of attraction. These 4 are the causes of that. What Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentioned in Vajana Rasya. Author is quoting all these 4. Tattva Vibraha, number 1. Number 2, Asat Trishna. Number 3, Hridaya Daurbalyam. And number 4, Nam Aparadha. So last 2 days we have been discussing Hridaya Daurbalyam. Tattva Vibrama basically is improper understanding of our Sambandha, Abhidaya and Prayojana. Right? What we are, our own identity, what Krishna is, and why do I develop this relationship, and what should I eventually get out of it. So improper understanding of all this Tattva Vibrama, we have discussed that. And then Asat Trishna, so the thirst for something which is temporary. And now, last 2 days, we are discussing this how Hridaya Daurbalyam. Hridaya Daurbalyam is nothing but weakness of heart. Hridaya Daurbalyam, weakness of heart. The attachment to the objects unrelated to Krishna and deceit, fault finding, envy, and desire for them. So Prabhuji very nicely explained all these 4 yesterday with a lot of practical examples. So it's worth pointing that author His Grace Bhurijan Prabhuji has underlined these statements. What? Sadhakas should be especially careful about desire for fame. He has mentioned all of these, right? Deceit, fault finding, attachment to objects unrelated to Krishna, and desire for fame, but he is warning, and especially we have to be very careful about desire for fame. So today we'll try to throw some light on this. Why he specially mentioned this. Yeah. So all these four we have seen. I'm not going to discuss. Yeah, Tucha Sakti, Prabhuji explained yesterday, and then Kutinati, Matsarya, and Pratisthasa. So this fourth Pratishta Asa, the desire for fame, this is the most critical among all of these. Why is that? Let's see. Yeah. Srila Sanatan Goswami says that this Pratishtha Asa is the root of all other anarthas. So these four, the root is Pratishtha Asa. Okay, it is very deep inside. And then in upper layers, these are there. And all these four give rise to Hridaya Daurbalyam, give rise to the six enemies, what we generally know, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Mascharya. And six waves like hunger, thirst, old age, death, grief, and illusion. So basically that binds us in this material world. It is being explained in great detail by Bhakti Vinod Thakur Mahasaya in Bhajan Rahasya. So author is bringing all these points from Bhajan Rahasya and putting here. So Sanatan Goswami even says that this pratisthasa, it is excrement, it's stool. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur even goes further and says that it is not any ordinary stool, this is Sukarer Vista. This is pig's excrement. Matlab, this is so abominable that stool even is eaten by the pig. But pig's excrement, nobody eats. It is such an abominable thing. Yeah. So why? Because if this anartha is left and all others anarthas you have purified by chanting holy name, yeah, by doing your devotional service nicely. But if this last trace is remaining in the heart, then all other anarthas will return. It's just a matter of time. So Srila Prabhupada says, if this anartha desire for fame remains, then there is no point, even if you chant 128 round, 164 round, even 192 rounds or 5 lakhs rounds, nothing will happen to you. So you see, so I did a little bit of research basically here in Manasiksha. This is being noted by His Holiness Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Swami Maharaj, and he is explaining this. What is this Pratishtha Asa? People who have Pratishtha Asa will be offending the Vaishnavas. Actually, we have the desire for fame. You can say that, oh, Prabhuji, why it is so, why it is problematic? I have done something good. I have done something more valuable. I'm just expecting a appreciation or recognition for my accomplishments or my work. I'm not expecting any recognition or glory for somebody else's achievement or accomplishment. What's wrong in that? So isn't that very obvious? Generally, we tend to think also in the outside, this is like mera hak hai ye, I have to be glorified for what I did. But no, our acharyas have, spotlight on that. No, this is so dangerous. Why? Because if you will not be glorified, your heart will always be hankering. And then what you will do, if someone else is glorified, you will try to find fault in him. You see, oh, this person has been awarded to take the next DYPS class. Even he doesn't know how to pronounce the sloka. You see how nicely I am, but I am not being selected. I did, in all these FTP classes, I have put so good notes, you see my notes. So let this every points I have covered, but I am not being selected for this DY session. So we'll try to find fault on other person, and then we will go on and blaspheme that person, because when that goes stronger and stronger, uh, first of all fault finding, then we will be envious of that. If that person will be glorified again, then hum andar se jalenge. It's not that I feel bad about this. No, it's that I have a desire for fame. This is not getting fulfilled, and it is manifesting like that. The password for this is humility. Be humble. It might be, that's the reason in the third verse, this Trinadapi Sunichana, that principle is the topmost in to progress in devotional service, in bhakti. If this is not naturally there, because nothing comes naturally, you need to value it, you need to practice it, then it becomes natural. Yeah. So if this humility is not there naturally, but still we'll try to be humble. We will try to kind of show as we are humble and act accordingly. So Sanatana Goswami says that if this pratisthasa is going to be there, but just don't touch it. It's like if in your skin it's itching, yeah, this itch is there, but you just don't touch it. If you scratch, all over it will spread. Don't scratch it. Okay, don't touch it. Yeah? And just serve humbly. Serve humbly means if the higher management have done some decisions, have selected somebody else or recognized somebody else ahead of you, then be okay with it. Be tolerant about that. Okay, this is the act of humility. And in verse 7 of Manasiksha, the solution is given for this pratisthasa. Raghunath Das Goswami composed a very nice verse, and he's telling Sadatvam Sevasya Prabhu Daita Samantam Atulam. Find out a exalted devotee in your vicinity and try to serve him. If you just try to serve him, then this weakness of heart will be nourished. Basically, it is a symptom. All these things are symptom of a malnourished heart. Okay, like a malnourished body is a weak body, is less immunity, and it can catch disease easily. So similarly, this weak heart, all these four problems can manifest very easily in that, and out of which this pratisthasa is so dangerous. Just to get away of that, okay, you have to serve Prabhu Daita Samantam Atulam Sevasya. Okay, serve. And in Bhajana Rasya, Bhakti Vinod Thakur has further quoted in a very applicable way that what is this service means. This service means develop Vaishnava Priti. Serve the Vaishnavas, okay, Atula Samanta, also your peers. Develop a loving relationship with them through these 6 exchanges. Dadati pratikranati guhyam akhyati pritchati bhumte bhojoyate chaiva sadvidha priti lakshana. Nectar of instruction, verse 4. He's telling this malnourished heart, because it lacks love, it lacks priti. Develop this Vaishnava priti, then this desire for fame will automatically go away. How is it? We have to just practice it. You can say that, oh, how desire for fame will go away? Because it's a malnourished heart. The heart is malnourished. That's the reason these are the manifestations. Okay. If the heart will be nourished, then this manifestation will not be there. How to nourish it? Develop Vaishnava Priti through these 6 loving exchanges and serve a Vaishnava. Thank you all very much. So taking the inspiration from these instructions and solutions offered by the Acharyas, try to implement it, imbibe these learnings, and improve our chanting. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I will share.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Dandavat
Thank you
Pranam.
for the
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna
Jai
Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhattacharya. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishta.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.